The great victory, which appears so simple today, was the result of a series of small victories that went unnoticed. Paulo Coelho. Every successful person didn't achieve their goals through giant leaps, but by consistently taking small steps every day. Small victories are the stepping stones that inch us closer to our ultimate goals. While many people focus on the big picture when setting and pursuing objectives, this approach can sometimes feel overwhelming, especially if the goals are particularly ambitious or complex. Having a clear end goal is crucial, but breaking it down into smaller, manageable steps can make the journey far less daunting. In this video, we'll dive deeper into the power of small wins, exploring how to break down your goals into actionable steps, celebrate your achievements, track progress, use small wins to build habits, and remain adaptable in your approach. By the end, you'll understand how to leverage small wins to build momentum and achieve any goal, no matter the size. Breaking down a large objective into smaller, achievable actions is key to making progress and building momentum. But how do you identify those small steps? Start by brainstorming the various tasks or actions required to achieve your larger goal. For instance, if your goal is to run a marathon, some of the smaller steps might include setting a training schedule, buying the right running shoes and gear, running short distances to build endurance, incorporating strength training exercises to prevent injury, adjusting your diet to support your training. Once you've listed all potential steps, prioritize them based on their importance in moving you toward your goal. Some of the larger tasks might need to be further broken down into even smaller, more detailed steps. For example, the broader task of setting a training schedule could involve researching different marathon training programs, choosing a program that aligns with your schedule and goals, printing out the schedule and placing it in a visible spot, setting reminders to stay on track with your training plan. As you break your goal into smaller pieces, be mindful of potential obstacles. For example, if your goal is to save money for a down payment on a house, some of the smaller steps could include creating a budget, reducing discretionary spending, setting up automatic savings contributions, researching potential homes and neighborhoods. It's essential to anticipate challenges, such as unexpected expenses or changes in income. Being prepared for these obstacles allows you to adjust your strategy as needed and stay on course toward your goal. In addition to brainstorming and prioritizing, there are other strategies you can use to break down your goal into small steps. One effective approach is working backward from your ultimate goal. Visualize your desired outcome, then outline the steps needed to get there. For example, if you want to run a half marathon, imagine yourself crossing the finish line. Then, consider what you need to do in the days and weeks leading up to the event, such as tapering your training, getting adequate rest, and fueling your body properly. From there, work backward to identify the specific training runs, distances, and other steps required along the way. Another strategy is to group similar tasks. This can help you identify more efficient ways to work towards your goal. For example, if your goal is to start your own business, some of the smaller steps might include researching your target market, creating a business plan, registering your business, setting up a website, marketing your business. It's important to remember that small steps don't always have to be physical actions. They can also be mental or emotional shifts. For instance, if your goal is to improve your mental health, smaller steps could include practicing mindfulness, setting boundaries with work and social obligations, prioritizing self-care, focusing on positive self-talk. These steps may not have specific deadlines or tangible actions associated with them, but they can still significantly impact your progress toward your ultimate goal. Ultimately, breaking your goal into smaller segments is about finding what works best for you. By experimenting with different techniques and approaches, you can discover the most effective steps to bring you closer to your goal. Remember, no step is too small. Even the tiniest actions can help you build momentum and get closer to your objective. Small wins are not only effective for achieving larger goals, but are also instrumental in establishing healthy habits. Forming a habit requires the consistent repetition of a behavior or activity over time. By breaking down your broader aim into smaller steps, you can create a roadmap for developing a new habit. Here's how small wins can help establish healthy habits. 1. Make it manageable. By focusing on a small win, you make the task more manageable and achievable. This can help you build momentum toward your larger goal and establish a habit over time. For example, if your goal is to run a marathon, start by running for just 10 minutes a day. This small win will help you establish a running habit over time. 2. create a positive feedback loop. A small win triggers a positive feedback loop, reinforcing the behavior and making it easier to repeat in the future. This can help you build a habit over time. If your goal is to eat healthier, for instance, start by replacing one unhealthy snack with a healthier alternative each day. Each time you make this small change, you create a positive feedback loop that reinforces the habit and makes it easier to repeat in the future. 3. Build confidence. Achieving small wins can boost your confidence and self-efficacy, which are crucial for forming a new habit. When you achieve a small victory, you prove to yourself that you can make positive changes. This can help you build confidence in your ability to establish a new habit over time. 4. Create a sense of accomplishment. Achieving a small win creates a sense of accomplishment and pride. This can motivate you to keep working toward your larger goal and, over time, build a new habit. For example, if your goal is to meditate daily, start by meditating for just 1 minute each day. Each time you meditate, you'll feel a sense of accomplishment, which will encourage you to continue meditating and develop a daily meditation habit. Remember, developing a new habit takes time and effort. By focusing on small wins and celebrating each milestone along the way, you can build momentum toward your larger goal and establish healthy habits that last. So, start small, stay consistent, and enjoy the journey to a healthier, happier you. Thanks for watching. Our channel aims to provide you with the daily motivation you need to fuel your momentum. So, hit that like button and subscribe to join us on our journey to mastering life's challenges together. And if you're ready to create real change in your life, grab your copy of the 21-Day Momentum Challenge on Amazon using the link in the description below.